Hello you beautiful people and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect, where, as I said in the last, we actually through, right? No, yes, we read that one. That one we did not read. We cannot land. Marwenor is the second of Tereshki's outer world. It is essentially a rock of unremarkable ores with some deposits of water, ice, but no minerals of value. The frozen surface is composed of silica. Like the gas giant Salmaron, it is thought that Marwenor formed too close to the Tereshka stars and was thrown outwards by gravitational effects. Computer models suggest it will be ejected from the systems in a few 100,000 years. Is that... Yeah, I guess that is possible, right? Alright, Pata Malra's atmosphere is very similar to Venus in terms of pressure and temperature. Unlike Venus, however, Pata Malra's atmosphere has a significant quantity of oxygen, both free and bound in sulfur dioxides. The surface is largely composed of magnesia with deposits of carbon. It is possible, if unlikely, that simple life may be developing on Pata Malra's. Computer modeling suggests that the powerful solar winds from the Tereshka stars will blow off Pata Malra's atmosphere in a few million years, lowering the temperature on the surface to the -70s. While scanning this planet, you found a small deposit of iridium. Ah, okay. Halfway through, she met. Okay, yep. Honk. Obviously, not the system. Yeah, not the system, but the broader range. Yeah, got it. Okay, Trigir. Trigir is a tiny ice dwarf with a trace atmosphere of xenon and krypton. The frozen surface is mainly composed of water ice and ammonia. Cryovolcanic processes are gradually repaving the surface with sheets of fresh ice. Scans from orbit have detected deposits of lithium. Pommel. And Pommel is an enormous terrestrial planet with a very dense atmosphere of carbon dioxide and sodium. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sodium oxides and deposits of nickel. There is evidence that Pommel was once covered with broad swallow seas. Should a probe ever be sent to the surface, a check for ancient fossil life might prove valuable. Nice. Casbin. Okay, here we can land. Casbin is a classic pre-garden terrestrial world with conditions similar to those of Earth, millions of years ago. Its hot, humid atmosphere is mainly composed of nitrogen and carbon dioxide. An increasing amount of the surface is covered by simple lichen and algae. Should no unexpected calamity occur, these tiny planets will change the atmosphere to an Earth-like nitrogen-oxygen mix over the next few millennia. Due to its potential for future habitability and sapient life, Casbin has been designated a sanctuary world by the Citadel Council. Landing is prohibited by law, and any disturbance of the fragile young ecosystem will result in harsh fines and imprisonment. At present, the planet is passing through the debris trail of a long-period comet. So, luckily, we are not gonna be imprisoned in any sort matter, right? If anybody will notice. Didn't the description say anything of jungly? Yes, okay. The red hot sky promised something else, so to say. Okay, we start over at the right. And this should actually probably fill this episode, and maybe we are gonna, in the whole galaxy-wide side mission quest thing, spend the next episode here too, and afterwards then see where we are heading from there. So today hopefully we are probably gonna complete, well, depending on how large our engagements will be. We are gonna hopefully complete this star system today, and then have tomorrow in the next episode the next one. That is the plan, and hopefully, well, hopefully, that is what I hope dearly, we are gonna... Okay, we already know that there are some doodles coming up. Hopefully we are gonna find the... Oh my goodness, why am I always keep forgetting where I want to go, right? We want to find Lyria Tassoni in the Artemis Tau cluster. That is actually the side quest I would like to do before the main mission. And that's where I am opting for, so to say. Oh boy, they're not dead yet? Let's fall back a little bit. It's actually kinda nice that they are teleporting their infantry down one by one. Very much appreciated.
One more outpost left. We get rid of it as soon as this cluster's secure.
So the ship we cannot, you know, destroy. We are still gonna quickly take a look at the 2 question marks plus the debris. I know that might be considered a little bit of as a waste of time, but on the other hand, the outposty thingy, we know, or I know what to do. On the other hand, I have to admit, and that shall not be anything of, you know, saying that this sucks, not in any way, but I was having, when they said in the quest or in the distress signal we have received, and they said outposts. I mean, yes, obviously outposts can be on planets, right? But I didn't figure. I was thinking of outposts in orbit. Gotta be honest there. You know what? For the let's play sake, we are gonna head out and go through the other planets. Actually, even though that annoys me, I have to admit. Okay, let's then Mata. Mata is a terrestrial planet with a thick atmosphere composed of nitrogen and krypton. Its rigid surface is mainly composed of sodium oxide with deposits of copper. Because of nauseous surface gases, explorers are warned to use extreme caution. Mata lacks a magnetic field. This makes it useless for discharging faster than light drive cores in orbit. The energetic particles of solar wind from Hong strike the upper atmosphere, directly ionizing the krypton. This gives the planet its distinctive minty green-white hue, which looks utterly amazing, I have to admit. So, Theshaka. Theshaka is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. In the past, it was often used as a drive discharge point, and yes, I forgot the survey of the other planet, which we'll do in a second, for pirate raiding human settlements from the Terminus system. In 2178, the Alliance set up a network of covert sensing devices on 3 Sakrus moons. Recording of pirate FTL exit vectors over the course of 6 months led the Alliance Navy to 8 major pirate anchorages. Since the Theshaka raids, no ship from the Terminus have been reported in the Hong system. Before I forget, let's travel there, survey it, and we are gonna find what? Matriarch's writings recovered. Scans of Mata revealed debris from a destroyed Azari freighter river. Scans uncovered a body which has brought on board. Dr. Shak was examined it, but learned nothing about its origins. Among the Azari's personal effects, however, was one of the Matriarch's Dillinger's writings. Nice. I have no clue what that is actually meaning, but Fair enough. So, the last Wamashi is the last system in the galaxy. I hope in this galaxy. I hope that is actually in one way said right. Machi. This is the last outpost. Machi opposite Wamashi binary giant stars. Wamashi A is a blue star of spectral class A4111, which burned at half again the temperature of Sol. Wamashi B is an aging red giant of class M53, over 220 times the size of Sol. And Machi has a thin atmosphere of methane and carbon monoxide. The difference in temperature between the hemisphere facing the sun and the facing deep space causes constant wind stirring the silica and sodium dust of the surface. Unsavory characters from the terminal system occasionally use Machi for forms of cruel sports, dumping slaves hostage, scoring shipmates, or even when bored vicious animals on the surface. One must kill the other before they will be rescued from the lethal radiation of these giant stars. So we are not quite got into that. That's something for next episode, but we can go through the other planets very quickly if we not need to land. Almost is a hydrogen helium gas giant with traces of sodium darkening its atmosphere. Cool. And then Pregel. Pregel is an enormous terrestrial world with an atmosphere of chlorine and ethane. Its surface is mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of aluminum. No landing has ever been attempted. I wonder if scans can actually always, detect everything. With no further ado, then we are gonna land and see. Obviously, first of all, we are gonna select the crew. And then we are gonna hop on the planet and have already a first glimpse at the planet. Look at the map, know where we are gonna need to go for the next episode. Ain't that utterly amazingly great, right? Saving content, that's great. Let me open up the map quickly, and we are gonna start to the right though. But you guys, that is right now. Oopsie daisy, is actually gonna bring us to the end of this episode. And you know it, I, as usual, really thank you for watching. If you guys actually do have enjoyed this little wonderful episode, and hopefully you're not gonna be too mad at me that we are gonna, well, no, we are through with them star systems. So in the next episode we are gonna find out where the bloody cluster is, the Tau cluster I think it is called, to go on with one of the, well, side missions, so to say. I am looking forward for that. But with now, whoa. For now, with no further ado, I will actually end it for today. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed it, give me a little thumbs up and subscribe, and hopefully we see us in the... Except there's gonna be an engagement? Then no. Fun fact. Either the question mark... Oh, there we are. Okay, that is it, right? For now, I wish you all a wonderful day, and if you want to see what that is all about, I see you hopefully in the next episode. For now, have a wonderful day. Stay frosty. Bye.